Hey, happy day. Oh my God, so much better than yesterday. Yesterday, I was so whacked out. I mean, it's interesting the little things that we let tip us over. And I ended up getting everything I needed to get done, but I'll admit it wasn't until, and I guess I didn't get everything I wanted to get done, and I'll tell you why in a second. But it was like 9:30, 10 o'clock last night before I actually got the normal stuff that I get done in the beginning of the morning done for the day, which is crazy, right? But you know what? There's days like that. There's days we just have to flow with and figure out. The reason that it took me so long yesterday to get undiscombobulated and crazy was the power went out. So not only did I have an interesting start to my morning, but we lost power out where I live in the country for like 7 hours, I think, 7.5 hours. I think the power went out before noon and didn't come back on. So let's come back on at 3 and then 4:30 and then they said 7:30 or something, and or 7 o'clock, and it came on about 7:15, 7:30, and I'm like, seriously? But we figured out things to do. We had a really fun day. My granddaughter and I, sorry about her yesterday. She's so cute. I just love her. But I got back on track and I got my things done. I got the things that I had to get done, right? We always do. We always get done what we need to get done, even if it isn't in the timing and the way that we want it to get done. It just was a lesson for me that I need to be more flexible and cut myself some slack, and that I really am working on what's the priority. If somebody calls me and needs a coaching call, that's the priority. It doesn't matter that I make my videos later in the day or that I do a terrible job on my videos because some days they're just going to be terrible. That's what happens when you do something every day. You get better and better at it overall, but there's still those little glitches in your performance where it's just like, seriously, I just definitely don't have this today. But we get it done. So what am I working on today as I'm back on track? Couple big fun things. One is a big project with a team that we're doing. I think we're going to do a short, perfect webinar for, and I need to finish up the funnel for that today. I've been not holding myself to the fire, and I want to hold my feet to the fire and get that done today. So I'm committing to finish up that funnel today and to probably go through, thank you, Jim Edwards, for funnel scripts, and do the 5-minute webinar for that. And I've done it once before with the team, but now that I've done it with the team, we went through the questions and we answered them and we created one. I think a few things have changed in the direction with that they want to go has changed. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to fill that out myself and just knock it out and see what we can come up with. 90-day challenge. Today is day 43 of the 90-day influencer live video challenge with sexy boss Heather Ann Havenwood. It's funny. I'm getting more grandma-y and she's getting sexier. So it's an interesting combination. Today we're doing, over the last several days, we've done kind of a shortened version of not the Epiphany Bridge so much, but how to tell a story to really present your offer in a way that reaches your audience, your A players, the people that you really want to reach in a particular market or audience. And so we were breaking it down day by day. Today, it's going to be a tough day for everybody because we're bringing it all together. Now it's going to be tough, but the reason we broke it down day by day by day in each of the components was so that today and from now on, you can just flow through the process and you can just like go a sentence or speak a sentence about each of the steps and then put it all together and create a very compelling offer that really serves and reaches the people that you're trying to help and serve. So doing that today, still working on my move. I know I've been talking about it for how long? I've probably been talking about it for 503 days, right? I don't know that I have, but it's close. I'm sure I've been thinking about it for at least that long because I should have moved probably 6 years or 10 years ago and I never did. Let's see, what is it, 2019? Yeah, I probably should have moved in about 2011, but I didn't. So that's 8 years. Yeah, that's enough time to procrastinate, right? So what are you working on? What has got your attention? What are you getting tripped up by? I think I spent until the power went out. Actually, I was with a coaching student until the power went out yesterday. And we were working through some glitches and some things in his funnel that we got figured out and settled. But so what are you working on? Things like that. Anything with respect to your business that I can give a guiding light about or advice, go ahead and hit me up in the comments or the questions below because I love doing that. I love solving problems or finding the root cause of things. That's been my thing forever. I love finding things. And I guess if I'm thinking about it, those things are all related. for some reason, I have this weird ability to find lost objects. It's almost uncanny. It's kind of funny, but it's almost uncanny. But I can find not only my own lost objects, but other people's lost objects. So that to me is kind of like finding the root cause of things. Finding, well, what's really at the crux of this? What is really causing all of these other symptoms that are going on? What is causing this block in me moving forward or my performance? Now, it's really interesting that it's so much easier to do that for other people than it is for myself. You know, I'm sure people would laugh, and probably are laughing right now, as I say, I should have moved 8 years ago. Because why haven't I moved 8 years ago? I've got all kinds of rational reasons and justifications for why I haven't done it yet, right? But anyone else in their right mind would have said, yeah, why didn't you just do it then? And you would have saved yourself and been 8 years in a different position than you are right now. And I agree 100%. But of course I have my excuses and my reasons, and I've lived by those, and you know, they're even really weak and thin for me now. So I kind of laugh at myself and say, okay, yeah, nice try, Cher. Let's just get her done. So I love helping with that and doing things like that. So if you have anything like that, hit me up. If I don't know the answer, I will point you in the direction of who can get it for you. I like to be a connector as well. I don't want to do everything. And the older I get, the less I want to do certain types of things. I love helping people troubleshoot their websites, their funnels, their businesses. I'm not going to go in and build it for you or do it for you. I will point you to the right direction or someone that will do that for you. But as far as the detailed things, I'm not going to do it for you. I will, like I said, I'll hook you up with the person that will, but I'm not going to be that person. So go out, make it an awesome day. And I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow. I'm getting my act back together after my 1 day of crazy. I just want you to know, all of us have days of crazy. And if you don't, you are probably fibbing, right? Probably not being 100% honest with yourself, which we do that too, right? We're very good at deluding ourselves. We see what we want to see, especially when we look in the mirror. All right, go out, make it a fantastic day. I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow with day 504 of what I am doing as I transition from the brick and mortar corporate world to the online world of business and how that's working out for me. What's working, what's not, the good, the bad, and the ugly, because sometimes there's some real ugly. And then sometimes there's some awesome, right? And that's what keeps us going. That's what keeps us golfing. That's what keeps us moving forward in our lives. All right, take care.